Back today, we're going to do a Pilates workout using some weights. If you don't have any weights, grab yourself a couple of water bottles, rice bags, a couple of tin cans, whatever you can find. And if you don't want to use weights, you can still do this workout without any weights. So we're going to come standing parallel, about hip distance with the feet, lifting your toes, spreading the toes apart, and lowering from the baby toe slowly all the way to the big toe. Feeling the weight distributed equally between both legs, pushing against the floor into the legs, rolling the shoulders back, nice open clavicle, slightly bending the knees, belly pulls in, pelvic floor pulls up, and we're going to start with biceps. Big inhale and exhale to lift. We're going to just go for a few biceps here, trying to keep the shoulders down away from the ears, the pelvic floor lifted and the belly pulling in. You can take your exhale and really try to pull that belly in a little deeper while still lifting the pelvic floor. We're just going to go for another 5 here and another 2, the last one, and we're going to come down, same thing, but our arms slightly open, lowering and lifting. You can take anywhere from 1 pound to 5 pounds or more if you want, especially when we're doing our biceps. Our biceps are a little stronger here, so we can usually take a little more weight. Let's go for another 5. And here we're going to go a little slower on the lower, really resisting on the lower. 3, 2, and last one. We're going to slightly hinge our hips backwards into a gentle squat, trying to keep our knees aligned with our second and third toes. Make sure they're not falling out. Hands together, shoulders down. We're just going to be lifting and lowering. I like to give a little squeeze here, trying to get underneath the armpits and lift. Pull the belly in as you're lifting those arms. Adding some weights into our training can be very beneficial, can even help us with osteoporosis. Gives us a little more weight bearing on our bones. We're going to go for 5, squeeze, 4, and resist the lower. Don't let it fall down. 3, 2, 1. Coming up, we're going to do a squat to the center, and then we're going to come curtsy, lunge, center, opposite side. We'll start without using the weights. We'll keep our hands on the hips to begin. So we're coming in a nice wide stance, knees driving over the second and third toe, hips shooting out, driving through my heels. We're gonna push up, come back with one leg, and then external rotation with the front leg, knee following the second and third toe, driving through the heel up into the center. Nice large squat, opposite leg, curtsy lunge. So we're going to do this little routine a few times, and then we'll add on the arms. So center, side, center, opposite, center, squeezing through the glutes, the back body. Don't get into the knees. Belly pulls in. Make a smaller movement. If you feel unstable, it's okay just to go a little teeny movement. It will still really work all the muscle groups going on here. If you can go deeper, go a little deeper. We're just going to go for another 2 here. Last one. And coming back to center. We're going to do the same thing, adding the arms on. Our arms in the center, We're gonna come up, and then we're gonna go to the side. One hand on the hip, opposite arm up, side, up. Here we go. So squat to the center, curtsy, squat, opposite, squat, curtsy, squat, opposite. We're gonna go here for 6. That's our 5. Our 4, whoops, almost lost balance. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna do 1 each side. And there we go. Back to center. Should start to feel your heart beating, your legs warm, your arms warm. Coming to the side here. On my toes on the back foot, heel up. Leaning forward. Again, making sure your knee is lined up with your second and third toe. Kickbacks here. I'm light on my back leg. So shoulders down, elbows bent, and lift. And lift. Resist. As you're bringing the hands back, resist the return. Don't just let it fall, okay? Belly pulls up and in, shoulders down away from the ears. We're going for another 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. We're gonna come into a little more lunge with the front. Keep pushing on that baby toe to work that glute med. You can lift a little bit lighter on that back foot. We're gonna start here with the elbows bent again, and we're gonna lengthen. Keep the elbows long, palms turn towards the back wall, and we're gonna try to lift and lower the leg for 10, 9, belly pulls in, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, keep smiling, 2, 1, stay there, try to go lower, try to hold 5 small pulses here with the arm only, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back down. Opposite leg, I'll put my front leg at the back, the heel lifted, both feet parallel, knee lined with the second and third toe, lunging, making sure that I'm not going into my knee, into the glute, driving through the front heel. Lightening up on the back foot, and here we go for 10. Shoulders down, inhale, and exhale. Kick those forearms back. We're going for 7. Belly pulls in. Pelvic floor lifts. 3, 2, neck long, and 1. Stay there, bend those elbows, lighten up. If you can, lift the back leg up a little. Starting with the arms bent, lengthening, turning the palms up, going for 10 little kicks here with the arms and the leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bending those elbows, staying with the leg long, going just for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back up. Should be nice and warm here. So we're gonna come down to the floor. We're gonna keep our weight not too far away, coming down off to the floor. So we're gonna be sitting with our feet about hip distance. To begin, we can take those weights sitting up on our sit bones. If you have a hard time to sit like this, you can always prop up on a cushion or a blanket. Inhale and exhale. Roll behind your sit bones. Lower one vertebra at a time, all the way down. Arms up, around, back, and then chin to chest, and lift all the way up. Rolling behind the sit bones, pulling that belly deep in. Arms up over the head. Nice big round circle. Pelvic floor pulls up, and all the way up. Arms up, around, chin to chest. Start lifting the head, pull the belly in. Nice long back. Rolling behind the sit bones, all the way down. If this is too much for your shoulders, let go of the weights, chin to chest, and lift. Opposite way. Coming all the way down, arms to the side, up and around. All the way up and down. Arms to the side, arms up, chin to chest, pelvic floor lifts, belly pulls in, and up. 2 more. Oops, I went the wrong way. It's okay with the arms. We'll change it up the next one. Roll behind the sit bones, lower that, flatten that lower back as you're rolling to the floor. Up over the head, chin to chest, lift 1 more time. Rolling behind the sit bones, flattening that back on the floor, out, around, and up. And we are gonna go on all fours here. Taking our weights here close. And take again the front weight, stabilizing into the back arm, belly plug in. We're gonna lift the back leg to start with. Toe tap, try to keep your hips stable. When you lift, try not to turn your pelvis. If you have to keep your toes down, you keep them down. Squeezing from your glute, lifting the leg, lifting the front arm, and we're gonna just shoot it out to the front. Shoot it out, pull it in. Shoot it out, pull it in. Shoot it out, pull it in, out, and in. Going for 4, 3, nice long neck, 2, 1. If you can, lifting the leg, and then we're gonna try, just for after 4, we're gonna try to lift the arm at the same time. Here we go. We're gonna go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. If that's too much for the shoulder, you can always keep that elbow bent, or you can lose the weight. Opposite arm, opposite leg lengthens. Start just with the leg. Lift and lower. Trying to keep the pelvis stable. Pulling that belly in. We're going here for 3, 2, and 1. Bending the elbow, lifting the leg, and shooting it out. Pull it in, out, and pull it in. Pull it in with the muscles underneath that armpit. Pull it out, pull it in, pull it out, pull it in. 2, and 1. We're gonna stay here and lift and lower here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering it down. Take a little shell stretch. Open the knees, toes together. Walk the hands forward. Slide the hips towards the feet. Get a nice stretch in your back. Forehead down if you can to the mat. And walking up. Rolling up through the spine, rolling the shoulders. And we're gonna go into some glutes here. We're gonna put the weights behind your knees. You're gonna go into a 4-point kneeling to start, stabilizing your shoulders. And we're gonna lift, squeeze the heel, lift the heel towards your glute, squeezing that weight. You can point or flex the toe, it's up to you. We're gonna lower, tap, and lift. Tap and lift. We're gonna go for 8, 7. Really try to keep that heel squeezed in. We're going for a last 4. Belly pulls in. And here we go, last 1. Now we're gonna go up, slowly down, slowly up, slowly down, slowly up. We're just going here for another 6. We're going starting for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down. Opposite leg squeezes that weight, lifting the heel, to squeezing that heel towards the glute, tapping the knee down and pushing it up. Tap down, push it up. Tap down, push it up. Tap down, push it up. Here we go. We're gonna go for our last 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way down, coming halfway up and just a little bit down, slowly down. Up and down. We're going just for another 4 and 3, 2, last 1. And bring it all the way in, removing those weights. Okay. So coming in to our side bend, keeping the weights, we'll bring them off to the right here. I'm gonna come down. Again, a nice external rotation. You can squeeze underneath your armpit. Legs a little bit further away from the body. I'm gonna bring one weight closer in front of me. And we're gonna start just by lifting the hips. So squeezing underneath the armpit, big inhale, and exhale, lifting with the underbody and the hip. And push up, lifting, and then lower. We'll just do another one like that, and lift, and lower. If that goes well, you can take a weight, and we'll try it with the weight. So lengthening, and lift, and lower, and lift, and lower. Push in with that bottom foot near the baby toe. Lift, and lower. Last one. Lift, and lower. If you want a little more, you can straighten those legs. You can lift, straighten the bottom leg, straighten the top. You can come all the way up over the head, ceiling, lower the bottom hip, and slowly down. Change sides. Same thing here. External rotation, squeezing underneath that armpit, top leg in front of the ankle, and start with just the lift and lower. Squeezing from the underneath body, bottom foot and top foot. Lifting and lower. Lift and lower. Lift, try to feel it in the waist. Take the weight, lift and up. You can lower the arm and lift at the same time as you like, or you can leave the arm up. Last one. You can lengthen the bottom leg, lengthen the top, arm up, and nice side stretch. Back up to the ceiling, bending the knee underneath, slowly lowering, coming all the way down to sitting. Our palms towards the ceiling, shoulders roll back and down, nice long spine, and
as if you're offering some strawberries with chocolate to someone in front of you. Push it out, pull it in. Push it out, pull it in, push it out, pull it in. We're gonna go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Leaving the arms out. Gentle bend as if you're hugging a big ball. Open and squeeze them together. Open and squeeze together. Slightly sliding the shoulder blades together as the arms go back and squeezing at the front. We're going to go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way down. Lowering our weights. We're going to go into a nice side stretch. Lift the arm. Try to touch up to the ceiling. Coming down onto the hand. Keeping the hip driving down, the opposite hip driving down. Nice big side stretch. And pushing up. Both hands up. And then off to the opposite side. Nice long stretch, driving the opposite hip down. And up. Going a little quicker. Last one each side. Arms up, arms down to the front, interlacing the fingers, palms facing front, and bend. Stretch the back, pull that belly in. Top of the head drops. Left shoulder up, right elbow down, pushing to the right. Coming back to the center, left elbow down, right elbow up, and pushing off to the right, or the left, sorry. Coming back to the center, dropping the hands, rolling up from the bottom of the spine, all the way up to the top. Big inhale, hands together, hands to the forehead, hands to the heart, feeling your heart beating against your hands. 2 big inhales into the ribs. Exhale through the mouth. Last one. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this quick little workout. Have a great day. Bye-bye.